Okay, so we have 90 days left of 2025, and that's 90 chances to get closer to the person who you actually want to be walking into 2026. Also, 90 days is not that long. This is not cuffing season, this is not cozy season, this is the 90-day lock-in. And if you do it right, by January, you'll be unrecognizable. Step 1 of the 90-day lock-in is what I like to call the audit. And I don't just mean journaling about your feelings, I mean sitting down and brutally calling yourself out. So open your notes app, grab a piece of paper, do whatever works, and literally set aside 3 columns, one that says what worked, what didn't work, and what I wasted time on. Under what worked, you can write, maybe in February I actually stuck to the gym, or you stopped ordering Uber Eats and actually started cooking. Under what didn't work, be so real. The 7-step skincare routine that you never ended up doing, the serums are literally expired in your drawer right now. The side hustle that you spent way more time talking about than actually doing, or that one talking stage that you dragged on for 6 months with 0 ROI, it all goes here. Now the most important column is going to be what I wasted time on. Scroll through your screen time. If you're pushing 4 hours a day on TikTok and you don't work as a social media manager, that's not content inspiration, that's digital rotting. If you have people in your text that drain the life out of you and you're still in contact with them, it's time to cut them loose. And if you have 5 different Notion setups but none of them survived over 2 weeks, it's time to kill the system and simplify. The audit isn't supposed to be cute, it's not aesthetic, but listen to me very clearly, if you don't confront where all your hours went in 2025, you'll spend them the exact same way in 2026. Step 2 is the system. Because motivation dies in like 48 hours, systems don't. This is where we're actually going to turn the vibes into a legit infrastructure. And no, that doesn't mean building a 25-tab Notion dashboard with pastel widgets that you'll abandon by November. A system is just a set of rules that's going to remove your brain from the equation. If your goal is to work out, the system is literally scheduling it into your Google Calendar and laying out your gym clothes on the chair the night before. If you're a content creator, the system is batching. Pick one day a week where you can batch film all your videos and one day a week where you're going to edit all the videos. When it comes to money, the system is automating. So try setting up like a direct transfer. The moment you get paid, 10% moves into savings/investment and 5% moves into fun money. Even for school or work, you could literally block off 90 minutes where your phone is going to be on airplane mode. I honestly think that one deep focus block a day gets a lot more done than 5 hours of spaced out studying. The whole point of this segment is that discipline looks hot online, but in real life, it's literally just these boring systems that nobody talks about. And the thing about them is that you have to repeat them until they're actually personality traits. Build them now, and by December, you'll be running on autopilot while everybody else is still looking for the motivation. Step 3 is the mask, because sometimes you don't wake up as your best self. You have to wear her like a costume until it sticks. Think about it. When you see movie actors, they don't feel like a character before they even start playing the role. They put on the outfit, memorize the lines, and eventually it all becomes real. That's exactly what you're doing for your 2026 self. If she likes to wake up early, you don't need to want to do that too. You just put on the mask, set the alarm, and act like you're the kind of girl who does not rot in bed until noon. If she's confident, you don't need to magically feel like you're this huge, bold person. So you put on the mask and you send the scary email without rereading it 12 times. I want you to walk into all the rooms like you belong, even if you're screaming internally. And it all comes down to even the small stuff. So if she's polished, you put on the mask and you do your makeup on a random Tuesday night. If she's disciplined, you put on the mask and you close TikTok after 10 minutes. The point is that the mask is not fake, it's just practice. And if you wear it long enough, by January, it won't even feel like you're pretending, it'll just feel like it's you. Fourth and final step of the 90-day lock-in is the launch. Think of this as the reward phase, the fun phase that you spend all the other days of the challenge looking forward to. Because locking in is not about suffering for 90 days straight, it's about earning the reveal. Think of it like this. The audit was the cut, the system was the grind, the mask was the practice in action, and the launch is where you can finally cash it all in. So number 1, I want you to launch your look. Upgrade one piece of your wardrobe that makes you feel spoiled, expensive, put together. Even if it's just a new coat, you're gonna walk into the holiday dinners like you're revealing a brand new era and a whole rebrand. Then you are going to launch your routines. So if you want to journal every morning in 2026, start now. If you want to upload weekly videos, drop your first one in December. You need to show yourself that you can be consistent even when it's hardest, even when nobody else is. Next, I want you to launch your energy. So before you click off this video, I want you to do one thing, and that is stop announcing your resolutions in every single group chat. You need to act like they're already done. Don't tell people that you plan to start running in January. That's because you're running at least 3 times before the new year hits. And you don't need to tell people that you want to save money and that you're hoping you can save better next year. That's because you've already transferred $100 into your savings today. The launch is all about proof. So when January 1st comes, You're no longer making a resolution, you're making a statement. I've already started, you're just catching up. I'm gonna go off topic here quickly and mention something that I've talked about previously on my channel, but if you're new here, I kind of just want to throw it out there for you. But I have this thing called the 90210 method, and this is the perfect 90-day rebrand reset method that I use. I'll just simplify it super quickly for you, and then if you want, you can apply it in these next 90 days as well. So for 90 days, you're going to commit to one singular goal that you want to get done. Don't overcomplicate it, just take one simple thing that you want to accomplish this year and make that your absolute priority for the next 90 days. No excuses. When it comes to this goal, you always show up. For 21 days of this challenge, so literally not even a third of the 90 days, you're just gonna drop something that no longer serves you. And this is because it only takes 21 days to break a habit. So whether that's junk food, scrolling, smoking, drinking, I don't know. But just commit 21 days out of this 90-day cycle to stop doing that one thing. Leave everything that doesn't serve you in the past. Point 0 is literally just a reset point to remember and reflect that if you fail or that if you make any mistakes and you don't follow through the challenge perfectly, it's okay to reset, to take a rest day, to start back from 0 and just not take it to heart and keep going. So that is my ultimate 90-day lock-in, the audit, the system, the mask, the launch, plus my bonus 90210 tip. These are the 4 steps that will take you from chaos to momentum before the new year even starts. And the thing is, 90 days is not forever. It's not even a whole year. It's not even a 5-year plan. It's literally one season. Your one last chance to run a test version of 2026 before you pop off with the full release. And if you do this right, by the time the new year hits, you won't even need a resolution because you will already be living your resolution. So while everyone else is making lists, you'll be making moves. So I want you to ask yourself, do you really want to roll into the new year on day 1, or do you want to be 90 days ahead of everyone else? Because either way, the year is going to pass, but one version of you will be waiting and the other will be unrecognizable. And that's the whole point of the lock-in. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you stayed around this long, please leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed the content, and let me know if you have any other tips in the comments that maybe the rest of us can benefit from to lock in better for the next 90 days. Go ahead and comment a little if you are officially enrolling in the 90-day lock-in challenge. As always, I will have my socials linked in the description in case you want to follow me on other platforms. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.